let's see. I'm going to actually pick someone up. Also, let's do two things here actually. We might do Barbas and we might do other friend there.
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
Yeah. That man's drink. Let's pick up someone here.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I guess so.
What can a humble carver do for you?
You lost.
Starwave.
Yes.
Drunken twat.
Need something?
No.
Be mindful.
No.
My maid Tikla
No.
has been known to pass information to that pompous nephew of mine.
Marcus Janice. Hello there.
Hello. Need something?
Hey, are you Marcus Janice? You want to see me about Haugen?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met. And welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgen?
Well... Do you know Helg was attacked by a dragon? Have you ever seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
You look fancy.
I don't think civilians made it out of there alive. The place was laid to waste.
Limestone,
Then it's
while
as
it
I
is
feared.
soft and easy to carve, is
My
brittle
brother and
and
his
unforgiving.
family are
Marble
lost.
is just the opposite.
Gods damn it all. I'd hoped for better news.
A pint.
You think they'd survive the dragon attack? The bandits killed him for sure.
Mead.
Yes, I've heard
Give
the
me
fort
some
is
good,
full of them.
strong liquor.
But appearances can also be
Really,
deceiving.
Sapphire is not just
If I'm
functional.
right, these are
There
no
is art and
bandits at
beauty in
all.
every
But of
facade,
course.
every color.
I have it on good authority there is a man known only as Val.
Bet I can reach the
Inside
bottom of
the
this
keep.
flagon before you.
What?
He's the leader of a small
No,
group
friend,
of
that ain't how you do it.
mercenaries,
It's a
for lack of a
marathon,
better
not
term.
sprint.
Their aim is to kill
Keeping the
Thalmor
longest, eh?
wherever they're found.
In your dreams.
That they've come out of hiding is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists.
You have no idea what you just put yourself up
Resistance
to.
movement, if you
And
will.
I'll feel sorry for your head come morning.
In Sickers? And you know this man?
His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the Great War. He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded, and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood.
They murdered his family? Tell me more, please.
They marched them down the streets of the Imperial City and tortured them until they were dead, right in front of the Imperial Palace itself. They said, "Let it be known that any family members of Imperial officers found anywhere else in the province will receive a similar fate." There were many such atrocities committed by those wretched maggots within those walls, and even more unspeakable tragedies in the rest of Cyrodiil. We were under orders to flee the city for Skyrim when they invaded. We left our people, our families, defenseless. Most did not survive. The few that did make it out of there were scattered as refugees throughout the rest of the province. The plan was to regroup here in Skyrim, rest and resupply our forces, and return to the Imperial City to retake it. That took almost a year. Surely you know the history. If not, this book will help you understand a little of what we went through.
Okay, so what does that exactly have to do with me?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason with him. Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band. If any of his men try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business. Show them this note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please, return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yes? Yes?
So it's not right now.
Yes?
At some point we should hire tech.
I have a mod.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but,
I wish I could afford
have you
to
got a
pay
moment to
both, Murray.
talk?
I really do.
Well, yeah, of course.
Marvelous. My name is Lucian Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savory side of Skyrim?
I like that this option isn't even correct right now. Of course.
As a matter of fact,
for
I
fuck's sake.
do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway. So, I'm looking for someone to travel with.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Murray. I really do.
Alright, go on.
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
How much are we talking?
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you, and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
Sounds like a deal.
Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure.
So I want the new follower mod. Well,
Next.
so far I like Luciana's like the new one. I do have a couple of other followers that are like new. That I'm going to deal with. Vilya's back in here. In the end, what is going to happen is I'm going to nub every follower again. So we have like a couple of followers right now, but they're going to be like useful like eventually.
Trouble?
Jesus Christ.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Speak to Lord. Hello there, Lord.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
Nah, sorry.
There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
I could be convinced to catch him.
Ah, it's smart to demand something up front. Some gold now and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
So this is also a quest that I instantly want to do.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Did you just talk?
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so.
How?
See, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
So, what could a dog need help with?
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
What? Sounds easy enough. Let's go find him.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shane. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. You just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Sure. So, today just best friend. This will also lead me through Helgen. We're going there ourselves. There's a little bit of an urgent matter I need to do here. Oh yeah, the dog will just continue going on. Alright, let's do this. Hello there.
Stop right there. Don't even think about moving. You see my friends coming? They won't hesitate to kill you if you so much as breathe funny. Now, who are you? And what is the meaning of this intrusion? Quickly now, speak.
Hey, yeah. I'm not here to start any trouble.
Then you need to give me a reason why we shouldn't just kill you where you stand.
I've been urgent matter I need to discuss with Valerius. I know he's here.
Never heard of him. You are mistaken. There's nobody by that name here. Now, be on your way. We don't want to hurt you.
I have an urgent message from Marcus Janus. I must be given passage.
Don't know him either. I'm beginning to run out of patience with you. Leave now.
Con, I know who you are, and I know you're not bandits.
I don't know who you are, stranger, or what you want. But I advise you to choose your words very carefully from here on out.
Look, I have a gift from Marcus. It's Val's wife's wedding ring.
Let me see that. Did you say Marcus Janus? From the war, Marcus Janus. Why didn't you say so?
I did. I have a letter from him to Valerius. His eyes only.
Very well. I will take you inside. But all of us have our eyes on you. And if you try and start trouble, it will be the last trouble you ever start. Follow me.
There's just a couple of small things that I'm doing as well as Barbas. Barbas, of course, being like the main event. I think this also works.
Balfring, what do you think you're doing? Who is this person, and why have you brought them here?
He has an urgent message for you from Marcus Janus. He was alone, and I thought you would want to talk to him.
What? Marcus Janus? Balfring, have you gone completely mad? That's impossible.
I thought the same thing, sir. But it's true. He showed me a letter to you with Marcus's seal. It's real, all right. And sir, somehow Marcus has found Sabrina's wedding ring and sent it to you.
Very well. We'll see about this. Balfring, you are dismissed. All of you may resume your patrols.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are or why you're here, so you'd better have some good answers to my questions. May I see that ring?
By all means, it's yours.
Say you were sent by Marcus Janus? Where is he now?
He's a Valkyrie, waiting for me to return with your answer.
And do you know how he came into possession of this ring?
Must have found it in the Imperial City after you were imprisoned.
Yes, I suppose that may have been possible, but this is all so overwhelming.
Sorry for the loss of your family.
Thank you. I love them very deeply. I nearly went mad after they were murdered by those Altmeri dogs. I wanted nothing but vengeance. Every day of my life is burned with nothing but the desire to make them pay for their murders. But enough of that. Let's see this letter you brought. Yes. Marcus Janus. It's certainly you, all right. What do you want with me? Tell me, how has he found me here?
He heard a bandit named Val had taken it to the forest. He thought it might be you.
Very clever, that one. Always was. Bandits. It's not far from the truth, though. Fitting ruse is that's about what we've become. Living our lives in the shadows, hiding and skulking about like some caged skeever looking for his next piece of cheese.
You're an honorable man. He said you served with distinction in the war.
Honor? Bah. Any honor I had died with the first Altmeri diplomat I assassinated. I'm not the same man he knew. But no doubt he's filled your head with tales of glory from the war. Stories of the keepers of Hatu. I'm afraid that man no longer exists. This hatred, it's consumed me, taken my life. I suppose I would still be rotting down in that damn prison were it not for Marcus. Now I'm just rotting here instead.
Still better.
Rot is nonetheless still rot. The only difference really is where and how.
Well, maybe Marcus can help. Perhaps that's why he wants to meet with you.
Why would he want to help me? After he sees what I've become, he'll leave soon enough. But go tell him I'll meet with him regardless. At least then we can say our proper goodbyes to one another. Never got to do that before. Now, be gone. Please leave me in peace.
Yeah, so this is kind of an important thing for me. First, go back to Falkreach. Falkreath. I always say Falkreach for some reason. That is like something that I had like long before as well. I will around episode 200 switch between followers, like two.
What can a humble card
Probably be my very last follower in like the entire series.
Need something?
What's rice? Thank you. With the war. Already read that one at some point. Sure, thank you very much. Marcus. Hey, yeah, I talked to Val. He agreed to meet with you.
Excellent. Well done, my friend. I'm ready to go, but there's just one thing. I'm getting too old for fighting. Well, at least by myself, that is. I was hoping that it wouldn't be too much of a burden on you to escort me to the keep. There's another 250 gold in it for you, if you will.
Hey, stick close to me. Let's go.
I'm right behind you, but don't go too fast. Unlike you young ones, I'm not cut out for this shite anymore.
We're just good to fast travel, don't worry.
Sure Bones, handsome man in Falkreath.
So the reason why I'm doing this first is because it's very simple and it's like I know that like a couple of quest this way. No, if we're instantly fast traveling to here, like we get this conversation done, then at least that's just done. And then I don't get all too often here in Helgen, so the earlier this is done, the better it is, you know? Just makes my life easier.
Valerius Tiberius Arctoria, you old dog. Come here, my friend. Let us have a look at you.
Marcus, why have you come here?
Valerius, I'm sure this is quite a shock to you and terribly unexpected. I came here to check on my family, but it appears none of them survived. Then I realized you were here, so I decided it was in both our interests for two old friends to meet again. At last.
Ah, your brother, yes. Marcus, I'm very sorry. But whatever the circumstances, it does my eyes good to see you again after all these years.
Yes. Same here, old friend. Same here. So, the Keepers of Hatu in Skyrim. Who would have ever dreamed of such a time?
All right, Janice, what is it you really want? Don't forget, I know you, so out with it.
Yes, you do know me, old friend, better than most. Very well. I aim to rebuild this town and make her my home.
Rebuild? Janice, I have no intention of helping you or anyone else rebuild a town. I'm here on other business.
Yes, I know, Valerius, but if what I propose is true, perhaps we can be mutually beneficial to one another. All I'm asking is that you hear me out. After that, if we're not in agreement, we can part ways and you'll likely never see me again. But Valerius, there's plenty of time to get to all that later. Right now, let's just catch up on old times.
Well, you're in luck, Janice. Those bandits left some fresh wine downstairs, and I need a drink.
Yes, I could use a drink too, old friend. Let me say goodbye to my new friend, and I'll join you. I can't thank you enough for your help. As agreed, here's your compensation.
Thank you, but you never mentioned rebuilding Helgen until now. Why?
I apologize for that. I certainly wasn't intentionally keeping anything from you. I just wanted to meet with Valerius before I brought it up. But yes, I want to make Helgen my home. But she certainly has seen better days, that's for sure. You know, I grew up just across the border in Cyrodiil. And Helgen was always a place my family visited when I was a boy. I have many fond memories of those days. And now, with my brother and his family gone, let's just say he'd be happy that I settled here. And from what I could tell as we came in, it'll be a lot of work cleaning everything up. But nothing impossible. Then we can take a look at what's left of these buildings and begin rebuilding from there. I'm sure there'll be plenty of work for you if you're interested. Why don't you take a day and think about it? That'll give Valerius and I some time to catch up and come up with a plan. Can you return to see us in a day or so?
Yeah. See you around.
Thank you once again, friend. I'll see you then.
Now then, Marcus, let's go get that wine. You're in one piece, so I trust your trip went smoothly.
So that's the handy part. That's something that I really want to do. Like, they need a day. Which gives me the time to very quickly do a date as best friend. Which practically means we have to now run across. Wrong door. So Barbas already ran towards like Clavicus Vial. So we're going to do the exact same. We're just going to go there instantly. And we should be fine. Let's stick to the road as much as possible to avoid contact. Like, I don't know how strong our friend here is. Like, I think he's actually pretty scared, so... If we can kind of keep him at bay that way, like make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Actually, I think this is a encampment here. Valkyrie Stormcloak camp. Okay, sure, it's just Stormcloaks. I'm not going to side with anyone in the war just yet. Eventually I will. I have the tendency to actually side with like the Imperials, so... I saw people here. I'm ashamed discovered. Right, so this place should be filled up. We're bad guys.
What was that?
Vampires. Good to know.
Huh?
Miss Vampire went instantly down. Wait, what? Okay, nope. Inventory wise, we're good.
I knew it!
Ow! Is it over? Did we win?
Yeah, no. She just takes like one hit to kill. You might have contracted vampirism though. You might want to get yourself checked out.
Is someone there? Thought I... Ow, ow, ow!
Guess it's all clear.
Thought I heard something.
Lucia. Thanks, or... good god. That's even I don't really like about followers. They tend to like go towards the enemy as well. Like because I'm sneaking. I'm trying to actually get behind them and such. Like, it's not really helping if he's just going to do that.
What was that?
Okay, good. Oh yeah, there's like a couple of vampires under here.
What was that?
Ow, ow, ow! Ah! I saw my life flash before my eyes. It was much too short.
I already slit her throat quite instantly. Oh, hello bandits.
Hungry. Blood. All I can think about these days. Last kill was so good. Just the right amount of struggle. We may be together.
Okay.
Making noise. I'm so sorry.
Destruction spell book. Ancient drama book. Poison, healing. Songbook. Okay. This should lead instantly to like the main room. There's none. So I'm picking up all these books. If I can get a quest book out of that, which can happen. We get like a quest out of it, so that we get like a skill point out of it. That's like the entire reason. Like soul gem.
Is someone there? Was terrifying.
Luckily my friend there does actually do some damage. He isn't useless. Because someone like the followers are useless AF. Like it's not that it annoys me really, like it's also handy that they're sometimes a little bit useless. I'm actually killing Barbas. Saying I'm vampirism. Okay. We need to find a potion. Cure disease. Yeah, we're doing your Master Vampire.
Wasn't sure which way to. Where'd it go? Underground, overland, adventuring free.
Lord Vile, I have a request for you.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike?
I'm just here to reunite you with Barbas.
That insufferable pup. Forget it. Request denied. No deal. I'm glad to be rid of him. Even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine. In the back end of nowhere. Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe. No promises.
What's your offer?
There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rock Burrow. Barbas can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
Alright. 'Right. 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 'Right Stop following me.
Then we'll get together later.
Don't need him. Let's go get the axe. We can actually get it from Old School Caves. So the axe is like important to me to do right now. If we just do that, get it done like 19 minutes. At least we can render that quest as completed. Could be a good thing to just complete like during like today at least, during this episode. Just only this episode for this quest, that we have at least one more Daedric artifact. Oh, don't go drilling right now, you cunts. Right, come on. The earlier we're there, the better it is for me. Available. Yeah, I don't have the healing potion that I want. Let us, from here on out. Actually, there's just a road leading in this way. Beautiful, another location discovered. In the location that is covered right now is handy. Once I've done the quest here, I'll first buy myself such a potion. Or I'll get like some praying done. Why? Because I honestly do not want to become a vampire. Like the questline to become like not a vampire anymore is fun. But it's better to like not become a vampire to begin with, to not like even contract it. Alright, there we go. We have 15 minutes to
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Thank you so much for asking so politely.
Let's get the axe.
This is highly unfriendly.
Okay, you know what? I have what I was looking for. Why White Run? Because I know that from there on out I have like a couple of options. Also, I need to ask here around here for like the tree. Okay, this cauldron, beautiful.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. What do you need, my friend?
I like enjoying alchemy.
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
And what I got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
No, no, I'm just dying. Need cure disease.
Take care of yourself.
Alright, good. Thank you very much. No more vampirism. So I instantly stopped that because I know I'm not. I know I don't want to be a vampire. Return to Barbas and let's do this X thing. All we have to do right now is just go to like the entire cave here again, and then let's start. After this, all we have to do is like make a little trip to the museum, deliver in what we need to, and it marks the end at that point, I guess. So. I like how quickly this has gone by. Like, Clavicus Files quest isn't like that long. Like, I'm glad this went like so quickly. It's like I got someone to follow me now. I did Clavicus File on Barbas. Want some money out of it as well. Too many things in a museum. Yeah, no, definitely a good time. Definitely a successful hour, if you ask me.
You've got the axe! And my dog! Splendid!
We're back. Now for your end of the bargain.
Excellent work! A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that.
I sure would like to keep this axe.
And I could absorb the spirit of poor dead Barbas. He'd still be reunited with me. And I'm sure Barbas doesn't want me to have that axe. He'd want it this way. The choice is yours, friend. We're all counting on you to make the right decision. Put him out of our misery.
I'm going to very quickly look this up because I want them both. I want Barbas to be reunited. Clavicus files Skyrim. Okay, it doesn't really matter what you do. We're thinking it over.
And?
Take the axe and take back Barbas.
Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me! I knew I could trust you. Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy, just get over here, mutt. Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me. That feels so much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades of... Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
Mask of Clavicus file. So I already have the achievement for this, but the Mask of a Clavicus file actually is from the two items you can get, the Rueful Axe and the this mask. This is the only one of the two that actually counts towards the Oblivion Walker achievement, which is getting the 15 Daedric artifact. Between these two, this is the one that counts. That's not the reason why I took it though. It's more the reason why I took this one. That sounds better. Hey, the day has also been over. Nice. I might be able to actually make the Rueful Axe here now as well. Otherwise, I'll just like, if it has a place in here, I will place it. So with the mask, which I'm not planning on using or selling. Okay, we need 4 ebony ingots. Might be able to craft some quick ebony up here. If not, I'll see where I can get it eventually. But 4 ebony is like quite an amount. Yes, we only have 1 right now. Oh well. Eventually. With the Rueful Axe, we can actually make it here. Let us deliver at least the Mask of Clavicus file. I'll look up where to get like Figure ebony, and that should be all done. But damn. We've done a lot of things already. I didn't expect actually to get like to this point already. I feel like we've done a fuck ton of things in here right now already, so. Well,